Hi, my name is Andrew Rutsky, and my car code is FDMC2. I got to drive the Hyundai Accent. First things first, first impressions with this car is it's rather kind of boring. It's a four-door hatchback, okay? It screams practicality. One of the things that Hyundai does really well is pay attention to the details. Alloy wheels, nice, big, over-styled fog lamps, nice deep curves into the styling of the car. You have this nice line following up the door, which gives it a little bit more of an edgier look. Nice big hatch here. You could definitely fit some golf clubs, fit a lot of groceries, fit your suitcases. It's got decent room. It's very practical.
Andrew, how's the room back there? You look like you're gonna hit the ceiling again.
No, actually,
Oh, it's because there's a big dip right here.
Yeah, it dips up a little bit, so I have about a good inch. The back seat is all right. For a small car, it's fairly roomy. It's not super comfortable. The seat back is a little,
a little forward.
Yeah, it's a little forward, so it's not super comfortable to sit in. You know, even though this back seat's not very comfortable, I could fall asleep in this car very easily because everything else in the car is so planned. Seat quality is actually not bad. Like, this is really hard plastic, but it looks nice. I like the nice little dimples in it, and actually.
And it's not a touch point, you know.
So the front seat interior, it's, again, follows the same theme from the outside of the car to the interior. It's very just lackluster. In the rearview mirror, you really can't see back. The rear visibility is horrible on this thing. I would really be afraid to back into something. Let's touch on some good points that Hyundai does with this car. As far as the connectivity with your phone and your electronic devices, they do a fantastic job.
Pairing complete.
Yes. That was easy. They have an auxiliary port and a USB iPod port right here for your iPod or whatever phone or whatever MP3 device you have. Great connectivity. They have a nice little cubby hole here you can take out, put your phone, set it here nice, so if someone calls you want to see something, it lights up. You can put it here. It's really, really nice. The controls. Another thing that Hyundai does well with this car is they're really easy to use. You have your nice big large talk button right here, your call and hang up buttons right on this side. They're really easy to use, really easy to connect to your phone. We connected a phone to it and it just worked really quickly. My perception of this car completely changed once I got behind the wheel. Where this car really makes up for all the lackluster designs and everything is actually the drivability of the car, which was probably the biggest shock to me.
Alright, let's turn it
We're
on.
gonna see what this baby's got.
Yes.
Yeah, handling is actually not that bad.
I don't like that.
Actually, quite a bit of pickup.
I'm not driving it right now, but I mean, it feels powerful for a tiny little car.
I like the throttle response is really nice. That's a big issue with smaller cars because if they don't have the pickup, if you're merging on the highway and there's a semi right in that first lane, you need to be able to have the gas to get up ahead of it. And this thing definitely has it. I was really, really impressed. And also, my biggest pet peeve with these manual shift transmissions is when you select the next gear, it's got a real heavy lag, and this is actually quite responsive. So as far as the trans and engine go, the powertrain is not bad. So the steering was great, the throttle response on the gas pedal is great, and also the brakes were really, really nice. So overall, the drivability, it's a great car. The bad thing about the drivability is that because the wheelbase, it's not very wide, it has small tires, when you steer it, you get a lot of body roll. It's really not the car for me. I want something more that's really gonna make me feel like I want to get in the car and drive it every single day. If I have a bad day, I want to get in the car and drive. This car isn't gonna make a bad day a good one.